Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm super excited to dive into a new project. I'll be sewing the penny dress by Colette patterns. This is the last garment in the second round of my fabric challenge. I decided to switch things up a bit with a small modification. I replaced the original collar with a notched one to give the dress a slightly different look and feel. Whether you're making your first dress or just looking for some inspiration, I hope this video gives you the confidence to start a new sewing project. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more sewing content. For the penny dress, I used the thrifted duvet cover. I love the pattern and color scheme and I think it is the perfect choice for this dress. The two sides of the duvet cover were sewn together, so I ripped the seam open and I got a long strip of fabric. I went ahead and cut out all the pieces for the bodies. To create the notched collar, I drafted the facing for the center front, skipped the collar stand, and used the original pattern for the collar. I cut only one piece from the back yoke instead of two. Then I started to assemble the bodies of the dress. I pinned and stitched the darts on the two front bodice pieces, the back bodice and the back yoke. I pressed the darts using a tailor's hem. I continued working on the back bodies. I pinned and stitched the back yoke and back bodies together. I finished the seam by overlocking the raw edge. Then I pressed the seam up and top stitched along the back yoke seam. After the back bodice was done, I pinned the front bodice pieces to the shoulders and stitched them together. Then I finished the seams by overlocking the raw edges. Then I assembled the collar. The under collar was made of two pieces which I sewed together and I ironed interfacing on the top collar. I pinned them together and stitched around the outer edges, leaving the neckline open. I usually mark some reference lines to achieve clean corners. trimmed the seam allowance with pinking shears, turned the collar right side out, and neatly pressed it in place. I pinned the collar to the neckline and base stitched it in place. I was careful to keep the body smooth underneath to avoid any puckering. After I stitched the front and back facing together and overlocked the outer edge, I pinned it on the bodice and stitched it in place. Before trimming the seam allowance, I tried on the bodice to check the color. I didn't like how narrow it was, so I quickly made a wider one instead. I attached the new color and continued working on the dress. The next step was to assemble the sleeves. I started by overlocking the underarm edges, then sew them together. After that, I used the basting stitch around the sleeve caps and along the bottom edges of both sleeves. I pinned the sleeves into the armholes and stitched them in place. I attached the sleeve cuffs to the bottom edges of the sleeves, but left them unfinished as I wanted to hand stitch them in place later. Next, I wanted to make the buttonholes and picked out 3 buttons from my stash: a coral one, a light pink one, and a cream one that originally came from the duvet cover. I ended up choosing the pink buttons because they were the ones I liked the most. In the past, I did this step later, after I attached the waistband to the bodice, but it made sewing the lowest buttonhole tricky due to the waistband being in the way. I also changed the construction of the waist. Instead of using a center front placket, I inserted the zipper on the left side of the dress. Before attaching the waistband to the bodice, I basted the center front pieces together. I pinned the waistband to the bodice, making sure everything was aligned properly, then stitched it in place. With that, the waistband was attached and the bodice section was complete. I decided to pause for the day and continue working on the dress the next day, but I plan to hand stitch the sleeve cuffs later in the evening while enjoying a good TV show. I continued working on the dress the next day. I completed the sleeve hems the night before, so I was ready to start on the skirt. Since I decided to skip the center front placket, I went with a different pattern for the skirt. I really like the skirt design from the Marguerite dress by Sew Over It, so I used that one instead. I cut the front and back of the skirt and finished all the edges with the overlocker. I stitched the right side of the dress together, but kept the left side open to add the zipper later. I sewed 2 rows of basting stitches along the waistline for the front and back sides separately. After that, I attached the skirt to the bodice. I patiently arranged the gathers for a balanced look. This took some time, and to be honest, it is not my favorite part of sewing. As I stitched the skirt onto the bodice, I adjusted the gathers as needed. Then I graded the seam with pinking shears. After pinning the zipper along the left side seam, I stitched it down and finished by sewing the side seam closed. To finish the dress, I carefully hemmed the bottom edge, pressing and stitching it neatly in place. With this step, the dress was almost complete. The inner waistband was still unfinished, so I pinned it down and hand stitched it in place. The final step was to stitch the buttons along the front opening, and the dress was finished and ready to wear. I'm really pleased with how the notched collar came out, but I'm not satisfied with the fit of the bodice. The overlap should have been wider so the bust darts would align properly. I will definitely fix these issues because I love this fabric. I hope you enjoyed this sewing video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more sewing projects. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy sewing!